All right, so the shop has been up and running for about a week, and then the dealership is just about ready now. I think I'm gonna place down a few parking spots. I actually just threw one down right here. I think that's a decent spot. I think it's pretty good. You know, you pull in the lane here, and then you turn in and you kind of park there. The problem with this, actually, super weird, and this map has been giving me these issues just on yesterday's stream too. If you guys caught that, when we did survival camping, we couldn't like place things in like 95% of the area, so kind of weird. Here is the dealership. I think it's about ready. Well, we are open. I'm always going to keep continuing improving. Always, when we get new mowers, we'll always keep adding it, but I think it looks pretty good. It's pretty symmetrical. It looks nice, especially from a distance, when you kind of look at our inventory, and it just kind of feels like I don't know, it just feels like a parking lot of like a John Deere, you know, dealership, or just a like equipment dealership. So it looks pretty good in my opinion. And then we have the shop doors wide open here, welcoming anybody. So we're gonna do a few things just before I got the placeable car parking spot. Okay, so here's the problem. It goes green once in a while. Obviously, I'm not gonna place down the ramps, or the parking spots there. It doesn't let me place it down anywhere around here. Super weird. Okay, I can place it down right here, but still very weird, and I don't understand why. Okay, okay, I'm gonna probably make all the parking stalls right here then. There we go. There we go. All right, so I think it's probably good. Where else? If we had to see, I can kind of run around here. I thought maybe it would be a good idea to put it right next to the car wash, so when people pull in, they can. There we go. I actually like that pretty good. And I think that's it. Okay, no, we need I think I'm gonna do a lot of truck maybe parking here. I was gonna put down some bay, so here's the truck like bay ones, you know, this truck bay, but longer ones that are good for like if I were to put it like coming out of the shop. I feel like that'd be really good. So let's see. Okay, here's my problem again. I can't, the terrain cannot be deformed here. Super weird. Don't know why that is. I actually don't think we're gonna be able to. Can I place it around here? Nope. Besides, I'm not gonna put it like inside the shop. Nowhere else. Okay, what we can do is we can paint too, but it is not even half of what this is. Like, it looks really bad when you paint down parking spots and try and make lines, but that looks pretty good. I think that's all we're gonna be adding in today, but super exciting, guys. We are gonna go out. Today's Monday. Today is Mowing Monday, and we're gonna go out. I'm trying to decide which trailer should I get. I'm thinking I was either the enclosed or the big tex, because we're gonna be taking out the bush hog as well. We got another contract with that, and then we'll take the walker for trimming up around a it's very overgrown. It's like untamed and hasn't actually been mowed in a while, and it's a little later in the day, and it is kind of springtime where I live now. I mean, it's starting to warm up. Like, it's 50 degrees. I guess ice and snow are melting, and so it feels like it's very. I try and keep in season. Like when we do like snow plowing and stuff back in FS17, I always try to do it during like the winter times, the colder months. So now kind of mowing is picked up, and I waited for mowing too. I mean, we didn't have mowing mods for FS19, but I usually wait for the season. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. So let's see. Yeah, it might be smarter if I put, you know what, I'm gonna put the walker at the front, just because the weight, I want to make sure the weight are over the two axles in the back for the 2032R. It should be able to handle a lot better. It's just, you should always have the heaviest thing over the axles, and not, even though it is a gooseneck and it's not on the bumper, still more weight in the back is better instead of like the nose of the trailer. So there we go. And then we're going to be repping Artis's version 2 of his Duramax, which is really nice. And we'll pretty much always have that. We might upgrade trucks and try different trucks if more come out, but for now, we haven't even got that many contracts in. We haven't even made that much money. So what am I even talking about? Spoiled. Talking about getting a new truck, and we haven't even made good money yet. So should be good there. Go ahead, fold it up. It's gonna be close. What I'm gonna do, I kind of like to do it. I should have probably done this in the first place. I could have backed up another inch or two. There we go. Now I'm not tapping the walker. right, so today, yes, okay, the big text is, I could have used the enclosed trailer, but I don't know, I like the big text, and it's just fairly clean. It looks really good. So we're gonna go head out to our spot, and then once we arrive, I will see you guys there. And we got a lot of work to do today, boys. All right, so we got a unique bid here today, and we kind of do have to perform on this one. We haven't secured the contract in that we don't have, this is just a one-time contract deal, so we got to perform very well, meet their expectations. And the client actually is the city here on Black Mountain. Here, let me turn off the Chevy so you guys can hear me. I'm pulling up here next to the gas station. What this is if you guys didn't know this, like a lot of times when you're next to like a big body of water, or I'm sure you guys are gonna correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure of it, but when you're like by state lake, like somebody might own the house, like a lake house, but the like state or the government actually owns like the 5-10 feet, I don't know, on the bank. On the bank, it's not private land. So for the city, we are going to use the bush hog, and we're going to clean this up. Some of it back there is actually pretty cleaned up, but they said just take 1 or 2 laps up and down it to clean off the it looks like they already have done some of the work here, but clean off around the river or the creek. It's a river. What am I saying? It's a river. Around the river side, the river banks, so that it's clean. And then the private owners that of the gas station back here owns a lot of this land, and then obviously they have to clean that up. So hopefully we can stick with the city. I don't know why they should have their own mowers, but I think something must have happened. It's early in the spring, maybe their equipment isn't ready, but we are. So hopefully we can keep contracts with them, or they're our go-to client or service. So what we're gonna do here is, so what I'm trying to do is clean up pretty much anything close to the bank here, and the other side looks to be much more overgrown in my opinion. So yeah, it's gonna be something that we've never really done before. It actually really dangerous. Good thing I have the roll bar. Again, water is to our right, so it's not the end of the world if I roll in, but yeah, I might as well just take the lap here, even though it's pretty clean up along the bank. They just said go up and down on each side of the bank, on the west side of the river, all the way up to the dam here. I guess it's not really a dam, but the drain, and then down and back. So not too much. Then we have one residential I think we're gonna get to. Yeah, so stuff like this is starting to grow in. You can tell that they were here earlier. Oh no, oh no, oh no, stay on. She's good. You got it, you got it. Okay, that was a really, okay, that I should have looked ahead a little more. That was pretty bad. And okay, this stuff in game, unfortunately I don't think it's gonna mow. Dang it. Yeah, unfortunately in game it's not gonna mow. If we want to, what we're actually probably gonna do is just paint on it, and then it should go good. All right, so like I was saying, I was thinking about painting this, but like I was saying earlier, where nobody owns, no private person owns like the bank side, the side of like a river, a creek, or a big lake. In even in game, Giants got it right too. If you see here, this kind of what I'm talking about. Like this is how it would be maybe structured on like a geographic map of like who owns the land, like a deed or something. A lot of times, I totally could be wrong too, guys, but I've just heard this in many like fishing videos. When somebody gets like in trouble when they're fishing, they usually bring this up, that they don't own it. But Giants got it right too. You actually, like, I own all this land, but I don't own like the little sliver next to the bank. So because I don't know about you guys, I've watched a lot of fishing videos, and when the guy gets in trouble, or who, not the guy, but anybody fishing, could be a girl, gets in trouble, here, let's see real quick, I gotta go underneath this tree. They usually cite something like, hey, it's not even your land, so you can't really yell at me. And then like it really doesn't, I mean, I think the cop, a few times I've seen where the cop backs up the fishermen and stuff, but a lot of you guys are probably like, Spencer, what are you talking about? You're just making up stuff. But I think it is actually true. I don't know what it's called, but like the land, it's actually, it's kind of interesting. I had no idea until I watched them. So YouTube videos can educate you, or look it up if you don't trust me. So let's keep going around here. And then yeah, they just said two laps up and down it on the west side of the river, which we're of the bridge, which we're on, and then we're gonna go on the other side as well, the other bank. So let's go ahead, raise up. There we go. The bush hog's working pretty good today. And then we will okay, that side looks a lot more, I don't want to say overgrown, but it's a lot more like flowers, weeds, which unfortunately we can't get to. And for some reason, the smaller grass, maybe it's not ready to be mowed because it's so small, but yeah, that doesn't even cut. Like, my mower's on right now and it should be, all right, this should work. There we go. All right, so, oh, there we go. Okay, this is pretty, all right, I gotta take it slow here. Again, the 2032R is a great tractor, but no matter what, like, good thing we have the roll bar, but we have to be ready to swim at all times. All right, there's some mowers. There's a livestock dealer, Patterson's Livestock. All right, it's a bit rocky here on the bank, which I can imagine. Oh, look at this. Somebody's little John boat here with the motor on her. Very good. Who would just leave this? Okay, I see that they have it anchored kind of into the side of the bank, but still, I could easily pull away. There we go. Yeah, this isn't too bad. I know I can't, it's really unfortunate that I can't actually like mow the flowers and stuff. Okay, people just leave their boats up on here. Kind of cool. But I feel like anybody would just walk. I seen 3 boats. All right, there we go. So let's keep driving up and down here. And then we should be good with the bush hog. I didn't time lapse this because like it's kind of interesting going along like new areas. It's not like a big open field, so. And we're getting messed up. This is kind of bad terrain. It's like jagged. It's like we're on a, I don't even know why it looks like this. Okay, I should probably pull out of there. I think they'll understand. But I kind of want to mow this spot. Should smooth out. Hopefully, maybe. There we go. All right, she's smoothing out. Go underneath the tree here, and then we're heading back to the bridge. And then there we go. So this grass that doesn't even mow. Might as well just pull her up. And there we are. Let's shoot over. So the city jobs don't pay. I mean, they pay really good. They don't pay like super good, but we love to have them because it's like a good source of income, and it's very reliable once we get like big long contracts. Like if they need stuff like that along the whole, you know, river every week. Okay, not every week, but every like 2-3 weeks during the, you know, wet times, it should be a really good source of income for us. And you know, you just always want to be in good relations with the city, of course, whenever, especially when we're in business. So let's go ahead here. We're heading down. I believe we have a residential. It's actually not even on this side of town. It's on the east side of town, way over there. So I will see you guys when we get there. All right, so here we are. I don't have the actual address. I kind of know where it's located, and I saw a picture of it. I believe it's the house here on the right, a bit smaller house. It's not super small, but it's not super big. Okay, there's like no good parking. Okay, where should I park? There's like literally an interstate tunnel right there. I don't want to really pull up in their driveway. I think I'm gonna go on the side of the road here. Should be the safest. Go ahead, unfold. There we are. Turn off the truck. It's super loud, but it does sound pretty good. I'm actually not gonna be using the deer here. I just got to pull her off, and this is a job for the walk, or I guess we might be using the deer. It looks like this stuff is fairly overgrown. Yeah, I'm gonna have a word with him real quick, the homeowner, and make sure I know exactly what he wants us to do, because again, pretty much all these counts, I'm just kind of looking around inspecting it. All these accounts are brand new to us, so it looks like he's got some patchy like crabgrass there, really weird. Probably wants, those are nice flowers. I was gonna say I could take them out for him. A little bit of weed eating work around here. And then I don't know how much of this he owns, what he wants to do with that, but I have the bush hog here, so I'm gonna let him know. All right, so the homeowner did want it extended, and he was talking about the third tree, the second, like, I guess these are birches. I don't know. He said to bring it all the way out to the second birch tree, I think he called it. So we're gonna bring out this all the way out. He said that he needs to clean that up, I guess. I don't know. So I'm not gonna complain. So we're gonna mow this around him here. This grass seems pretty good. He's maintained it. He must I think he got injured at work and he just can't ride the lawnmower anymore. So that's kind of why he hired us, unfortunately, but that's why we're here. We're trying to help him out and provide a service for him. So one thing I'm a little worried about is that in game this isn't gonna mow, which that's actually what I thought. Dang. Okay, so guys, unfortunately, I don't think this grass actually like mows good. Like, it looks like it's already cut, and I think doesn't grow. I could be totally wrong. But yeah, that's super weird. Super off topic, but I actually watched a YouTube video the other day where the walker, the power unit there, actually had a snowblower on it, which was pretty awesome. And I just watched a video on how to hook it up. It was pretty cool. Okay, so unfortunately we can't mow this in the front yard, which is really annoying. Just it's an in-game thing. Sometimes not everything like works out and we can't like mow perfectly. But he did say that he wanted us to bring this out, so we're gonna use the bush hog. Don't worry, the walker does work, but even like the bush hog can't, like, it doesn't mow anything out here. Really weird. And I wish like there was a medium between this super heavy grass and the really light grass that we could mow with like the walker or something, but unfortunately you can't, which is kind of annoying. So the 2032R has pretty much been the workhorse for us here today, and yeah, we just gotta finish this up. And whenever we do overgrown stuff like this, we always charge more. It's not super hard on our equipment, but much harder on equipment. If I got a weed eat around the trees, really hard on the street, like just everything. It just makes things, you know, twice as hard when the grass is twice the size. So that's something that, and I charge them a little more than it really cost me, so I actually kind of enjoy doing this kind of work, but it takes a little bit longer, that's all. All right, missed a little spot there. There we go. So I'm probably just gonna keep making loops. It's almost too small to, or I'll turn it around. I'm gonna say it's almost too small. There we go. Got to be careful if there's any down limbs. There's obviously, whenever there's trees, you got to think about, you know, the winter months when snow came on and branches fall off and it gets windy and it's trapped in here. I usually like to walk through, and but I always, whenever I'm mowing, I keep an eye out for them. You don't want to accidentally take your bush hog through a tree that fell over, last season. There we go. And it's like typically never mowed, or you have like a sewer intake, around here, and so we got to be very careful there. There we go. Keep going around. Maybe, hopefully. There we are. And then yeah, this is turning out pretty good. Hopefully he's happy with it. Unfortunately, yeah, we weren't able to mow his lawn in the front there, but it looks fairly clean already. It's just an in-game weird thing. I can't wait for a mowing map to come out. The only bad thing is we're gonna have to move our shop, but guys, we're gonna have customers here too, so we're gonna have different aspects. We aren't always gonna be mowing. Sometimes we'll be selling units to people, making setups. Like, I want to have like an ultimate like mowing setup for your everyday like consumer. I want who might own different properties. I want like a to give them the skid steer trailer with the walker and maybe like the stand behind John Deere, just stuff like that, or have the deep bush hog package with the big techs in a truck, kind of something like that. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Combine a bunch of products together, almost like bundle them. There we go. So keep finishing up this. We got a little weed eating with us, a few missed spots. Got to go around the tree with the weed eater, and then we should be good. There we go. Keep going around. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead and load up the here we'll load up the walker first, but I think that's gonna wrap up today's episode, guys. Hopefully you all do enjoy. Ooh, he's got a moped underneath there. I like to take her on a spin. It's always fun driving mopeds. But yeah, hopefully you guys all did enjoy. If you do, hit the like button. Mowing Mondays every week on Monday. Give me a video idea for next week. I think actually we're heading out of town for a service call, so that's gonna be very exciting, and we'll try and get a really cool location for you guys. So thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.